What's up, everybody? My name is Phosphoros, and today we're going to be discussing Blizzard's development note changes for the War Within beta last night. And all I can really say is it's time to get out the pitchforks. Arcane is dead. Get out your Frost and Fire handbooks and start deciding which of the hero talent trees for Frost and Fire you're going to pick, because Arcane is done. We're not playing it anymore. No, guys, I'm just joking. Arcane is doing fine. Heading into the War Within, the damage will be fine. However, I can't say the same about gameplay, and we'll discuss that right now. So, looking at last night's development note changes, you'll see Blizzard made a bunch of changes, but the most impactful one was the last one on the Arcane section, where Blizzard says that they've fixed an issue that was allowing the last stack of Nether Precision to be double dipped by spellqueuing. Now, this was actually not an issue that they fixed. They actually removed a core gameplay loop from Arcane. And so let's discuss that. So, what is Nether Precision? Now, if you played in Dragonflight, Nether Precision was a buff that you gained anytime you consumed the clear casting. So, Arcane's regular gameplay loop was just to first generate a clear casting, which I'm trying to do. Here we go. We've got a clear casting. You would use that clear casting, and then you gain 2 stacks of Nether Precision. In Dragonflight, these 2 stacks would buff your next 2 Arcane Blasts. So the regular gameplay loop was to use a clear casting, followed by 2 Arcane Blasts, and that was it. Now, heading into the War Within, Blizzard improved upon this mechanic and made it so that Arcane Barrage also factors into Nether Precision. So the rotation was looking like what you would do is you would use a clear casting, followed by 1 Arcane Blast, and then the second Arcane Blast would have an Arcane Barrage spell queued into it. So what this would do is, out of 2 Nether Precision stacks, you would actually have 3 buffed spells. And this interaction was actually pretty core to the new rotation. Well, you wouldn't do it all the time. You wouldn't always spell queue your Arcane Barrage. There were some conditions you were looking for, like you wanted 4 Arcane Charges, you wanted a certain amount of Arcane Harmony stacks, and you also wanted a way to regenerate your charges after you have barraged, so you would need an Arcane Orb or a clear casting stack. But this is all things that you were thinking about during the rotation, and added a flow to the rotation. And now that that's gone, it looks like we're just going to be Arcane Blast spamming. Like, really, like, we're just going to be Arcane Blast spamming, and when you get a clear casting stack, it's just, the only thing that changes is do 1 Arcane Missiles followed by more Arcane Blast spamming. And not only is that going to make the rotation more boring, it also killed the Arcane Tempo talent, because one of the higher priority things that we had to do before this change was to maintain Arcane Tempo. So you would maintain this 10% haste buff by any time you notice that it would be about to fall off, you would Arcane Barrage, and you'd keep that buff active. After this change, it looks like this talent is actually dead, and I'm not joking when I say that. It's just a complete passive. You don't worry about it at all. You don't track it. You don't think about it. You just do your rotation, and Arcane Tempo is a complete passive. So, what are we doing here, right? Like what are the goal? What is Blizzard's goal for making changes to a class, right? Are we wanting to increase how fun a spec is? Are we wanting to increase how interesting a spec is? Make some talents actually meaningful? Or are we trying to dumb down classes, remove interactions, and make a class less fun and have less meaningful talents? Because that's what's happening here. We literally just took out a core interaction from the spec. Spellqueing's in the game. It's always going to be in the game, by the way. This one change is not going to remove spellqueuing from Arcane. There will be other cases of spellqueuing heading into the War Within, even with hero talents, by the way. So this change to me doesn't really make any sense, but all it really did is just remove a core gameplay interaction from Arcane, and also killed Arcane Tempo, so it just removed a meaningful talent that we actually played around, by the way. So, I don't know, guys. That's just, how I'm feeling. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. If you don't agree with me, give me a thumbs down. And also, leave some comments down below. And let's start a discussion. Maybe Blizzard will see this video, I don't know, and then, they can... All I want is for them to just reconsider this change and possibly revert, because it's not even on the beta yet. It's just going to be on the next build, so there is a chance that this doesn't make it into the live game. Hopefully not, for the reasons I've discussed, and we'll see how it goes. But in any case, this isn't a complaint about the damage, because the damage will be fine. This is more of a complaint about the actual rotation. This is going to change the rotation and make it less fun. So let me know what you guys think down below. That's it for today's video. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everyone who watched, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.